Fuck yeah, man. Fucking Satan. Fucking phone rang. I had the phone on Do Not Disturb, but the fucking call came in anyway. Slack it, man. But you know what? It gave me time to pull up what I need to pull up. So I'll show y'all the footage after I shut down the video and let y'all decide of it, man. All right. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, going back into Lot and Sodom and Gomorrah, said they took on the appearance of men. Okay, and back in the ancient world, during the time Yahushua walked the earth, during the time when he was in Galilee and Judea, you had remnants of Naphtali back then, but you predominantly was dealing with the house of Judah, which is the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, which is your Negroes today. And trust me, they look like Negroes in the ancient world too. And what proves that, because even though you can say it's satire, hey, you got a movie coming out this Friday, which we're gonna go and check out, called The Book of Clarence. And they're depicting the Jews as men of color, so-called black men. Why is that? Because that's Hollywood's way of telling you, yeah, we've been lying to you. This is the truth. This is what it really is. But they try to make it a satire. Okay, that's Esau's way of saying, ha, we got you. And he gonna scoff against that too. But hey, it don't matter. We got the truth. Like Apostle Hart say, we ain't got to deal. Fuck y'all, man. Y'all can't teach us a damn thing. You know, you need the Israelites to stay relevant. And this is why this clown is always tagging, or he's always alluding to Israelites in his teaching, because that's the only way people will listen to him. And you got a bunch of slow belly niggas that follow that Christian bullshit and have no particular dealings with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is going to end them. So you're going to end up in an unfavorable situation real soon. All right. Open this window up. All right, so it says here, and when they looked steadfastly towards heaven as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel, which proves they were angel, because if they were just typical men, why did they have to put emphasis on the apparel that in which they wore? Okay, they shouldn't have to put emphasis on it, which proves that these were angels. And it says, which also said, ye men of Galilee. It says, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? It says, this same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall come in manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. Okay, and that's the point, because he's coming back on that fathership. This is why when I showed you the video of what they showed you in Miami, everybody was looking up like, oh, what is everybody's, as you notice, everybody's face is towards the heavens now. Everybody's looking up and catching these things, and they're revealing themselves. And vocab, when you see these things, when they pull up on you, you're going to give up the spirit from fright, man, because I'm guarantee you the Most High is going to rip you a new one. And you deserve it, bro, to the point like I'm tired of hearing about you. You know, every time you look up, this clown is stalking us, man. Should sue your ass for harassment. This man stalks you. He stalks us more than our fucking women do, man. You know? But it says here, Revelation 1:7, it says, behold, he cometh with clouds. All right, this ain't talking about a Mario brother game, man. And that was even spiritual, because they used to show you how Mario used to be able to flap in the clouds and he can ride that cloud. That was really supposed to be a chariot. But, you know, for kids' satire purposes, they made it a cloud. So they was even showing you in the Mario game, man. But it says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. So let me ask you this. So if Yahushua is coming back on a cloud, right? Let's just say if it was a rain cloud. How the hell can people mourn from that? How the hell can the whole world mourn for seeing a man come back on a damn rain cloud? It doesn't make any sense. You can't even stand on a cloud, bro. It's vapor. You would go right through it. The body isn't dense enough to hold a human. Okay, and he's making fun of it because secretly he's afraid, because he's seeing, he's like, oh shit. These Israelites, mainly these GMS guys, may be right. If they right about this, and they might be right about everything else. I might be an Edomite, and I might be going into slavery. And you are going into slavery, but you're going into hardcore slavery. You know, harassing brothers, man. Leave us the fuck alone. But it says, but he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. Okay, so that proves right there that these are talking about ships. And let's get this in the book of Ezekiel. And like I said, I'm going to play the footage at the end of the video. But this is the book of Ezekiel, and I'm reading in the New Living Testament. Okay, so it says, and this is as off as hell on July 31st. Get the fuck out. Hell, and I didn't even notice that. They gave you a day. There was no such thing as July in Ezekiel's time. Are you serious? But it says the vision of four figures. But let's read this for comical purposes, because that was very comical on July 31st. Get the fuck. So you mean to tell me that Ezekiel was out on the 31st of July? You didn't have the concept of July in the ancient world. These are named after Greco-Roman gods, man. July 31st. That's cute, Esau. Nice try, but try again. But it says, on the 30th year, while I was in the Judean exiles by the Kabar River in Babylon, the heavens were opened up, and I saw visions of the power of the Most High, or of God, Salakia. And it says here, in happening during the 5th year of the king of Jehoiakim's captivity, the Lord gave this message to Ezekiel, son of Buzi, a priest, which he was a Levite, beside the Kabar River, in the land of the Babylonians, and he felt the hand of the Lord take hold of him. And as I looked, I saw a great storm coming from the north, driving before it a huge cloud that flashed with lightning. This is talking about a ship. In fact, the ones you make fun of. Okay, it says a huge cloud that flashed with lightning and shone with brilliant lights. And didn't the scripture say that the Lord answered them by thunderings and lightnings and earthquakes? You know, and we understand that the chariots, they have light. They can shoot what they call laser beams, man. Hey, they put it in. You think Hollywood make movies like this because it looks good? They make movies like this because they study the scriptures, man. And yeah, they put their spin to it and they make the bag off of it. But Hollywood is really telling you, like, look, man, this is really shit out here like that. Okay, it's more to this universe than what the eyes can see. The scriptures tell you that the worlds that were framed by things that you don't see. Okay, the angels, they're cloaked right now. They're in a different dimension. This is why you can't see them, but they're all around. You know, it's very frightening, because the scripture said that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. If you can see into the spiritual world, you'll bug out of what's around you. You know, here you are, you're taking a shower and you got an angel in the house, even though, you know, they don't get involved with that stuff. You know, they see differently. They're not looking at you, wipe your ass and all that other shit. But the fact that you literally have a cosmic force around you, you know. But it reads here, it says, and I looked and I saw a great storm coming from the north, driving before it a huge cloud that flashed with lightning and shone with brilliant lights. And when they shone these things have all types of light. They have, you know, sometimes you see green, red, blue, all particular colors, jasper, emerald looking color. I mean, sometimes on a clear night, you can, like, I see them all the time. I can literally look outside my window and I'm seeing chariots just in the sky. Okay, these ain't typical stars. And like I said, they pop up on us all the time. Okay, us personally, I remember 2 years in a row, me and the brother, we went to Chicago 2 years in a row, man. And the first time, man, the whole sky filled up with chariots. You know, and then we went again around the, it was a high holy day. I think the first fruits, if I'm not mistaken. And basically, man, we saw a parade of chariots, man. They was going for at least 15, 20 minutes. You know, and sometimes when you just out and about, like when we went to the Lake of the Shit, man, we went to the Lake of the Ozarks, man, brothers got basically what the young lady saw in the first video I showed. This is basically what we saw down at the Lake of the Ozarks, man. I'm talking about, it was like crazy. And we got eyewitness accounts of this. But it says, as I looked, I saw a great storm coming from the north, driving it before a huge cloud flashed with lightning and shone with brilliant light. And there was fire inside the cloud, and in the middle of the fire glowed something like gleaming amber. It says, from the center of the cloud came 4 living beings that looked human. There you go. It looked human. They were like hybrids, human hybrids, except that each had 4 faces and had 4 wings. And it says, and their legs were straight, and their feet hooves like the hooves, like it says in their feet had hooves like those of a calf, and shone like burnished bronze. That go color. Men of color. And under each of the living 4 wings, I can see the human hands. So each of the 4 beings had 4 faces with 4 wings. And when it went into the 4 different faces, those are the characteristics of these particular beings, man. But what he's seeing, he is seeing a ship, and he's seeing these beings control this ship, man. If you can understand the context of what the scripture is saying. But of course you can't see it because you're not spiritual. In your mindset, you see a fucking eagle driving a ship. That ain't what it's talking about. Okay, but it says here, and each had a human face in front, and the face of a lion on the right side, and the face of an ox on the left side, and the face of the eagle in his back. Those are characteristics. Okay, because it says each of them had a human face. And also the angels can they can shapeshift. They can turn into different, shape-shifting methods, so to speak. You know, you got angels that look very terrifying, man. Okay, you got an angel that can look like a fucking hybrid. You should see the demons on the left-hand side. Okay, the Lord has all particular beings, all types of angels, different diversities, man. You got angels over elements. You got angels that's the heat of the sun, man, the cold, the hot, you know, the rain, all types of stuff, man. It's a heavenly order of everything, man. The Lord is badass. And it says, and each had 2 pairs of outstretched wings, one pair stretched out to launch the wings of the living beings on the other side of it, and others pair discovered its body. And they went in whatever direction the spirit chose, and they moved straight forward in any direction without turning around. That's the 4th dimensional vehicle right there, because when you look at the 3rd dimension, a vehicle, right, a car, it has steering wheels. A bike has handlebars. So you got to turn left or right in order to get the vehicle to turn. But these things, man, they can sift up and down. Okay, like they even showed like chariots. Literally, it was one story that I believe that Esau was chasing like this chariot, or this chariot was chasing like a F-150 or something, like a fighter jet, and somehow, some way, the angel ended up at the spot before the army fighter jet ended up at it, and they beat him to the fucking race, man. So also underwater, they got videos of these things underwater. They shooting out of the water and they flying off, going faster than the speed of light. Okay, they can go, they can sift. You know, they ain't gotta make a U-turn to turn down 39th and Cottage Grove to park at the nearest Harold's Chicken. They ain't gotta do that, man. They can just pull right up. You know, they ain't putting the fucking vehicle. They gotta stop and then put the shifter in reverse and bag up, and the fucking brake light come on, man, and they got a parallel park. Nah, they just sit. A chair can hoover in your damn house and you don't even know it. You know? So you're totally on a low level. All right, but anyway, man, it speaks for itself. Ezekiel, the 1st chapter, this is a bad chapter, man, but hey, I'm gonna end it here, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Lord's will, you were edified. Shalom. This is a double rainbow. We saw all this in one day. I saw all this in one day. Looked like the sky was on fire. I mean, it was a beautiful day. This is after we saw the cloud shift. But hey, we saw all this on one day. Look at them clouds, man. And these are like the only clouds that was in the shot. And people can say, oh, man, those are just clouds. But personally, I believe those are ships. Look at that. Now, you can say that in the back is clouds. But like these one up front, those look like ships, man. But this is the video here. Pay attention to this video.
Like a dragon coming out.
That's the Lord, bro. Look, I'm trying to tell you. That's the spirit we came right here, man. Look at that. That's crazy. And it just looked basic, but look at that, man. That's something. That might be a whole chariot right there. Like, we gonna start seeing the miracles, brothers, man. Y'all just hold tight. Wow. That's dope, man. Look at that. That just came out the blue, didn't it?
Yeah, it came out the blue.
Now I'm gonna rewind it real quick. Now, hey, peep this, Salakia. Now look at that back there. By the obelisk. Look at that back there. Strange looking, right? And this is just a typical day. One of the brothers, he had came back from his, his tour, man. He got, the Lord was in his favor. He came back, man, and the Lord blessed us, and he gave us signs, man. We did the work of the Lord, man. We decided to get a drink, chill out, and bam, the Lord was just showing us all types of signs.
That just came out the blue, didn't it?
Yeah, it came out the blue.
Look at that, man. You see the vapor. That's the angels, bro. You can see the, look at the form. Look at the smoke. You may see it form in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see the,
Yeah, you can see the cloud
yeah.
coming
Oh,
out
wow.
of the mouth.
That's dope.
That's fire.
It's like it's opening up. That's dope, man.
It's like a tornado. It's like a tree.
Almost
bro.
look like a tree.
Sprout,
Tree
yeah,
of
it's like
life
a
coming
sprout,
out
bro.
of the fountain.
It's a tree. It's coming out.
Look, and it looked like it's on a bark. So watch what it do.
branches?
Look what it do. It's forming. Hey, the tree of life, baby. It's true.
So it look like might be going into a dragon, or what is it going into now?
It's dope, man.
Oh,
People looking at us like, what is these guys looking at? Look, man. Fuck you and your mama. Alright?
right.
That's dope, man. And it's spiritual for all you guys out there, man, that say, what is he got? It's spiritual. Niggas can't get this. Niggas ain't gonna get this.
Bruh, that's about to be right over.
It's heavy.
Wow.
That's dope. It's just little simple things like that the Lord is just showing.
Damn, bro.
It's fucking crazy, bro.
Look like a waterfall now almost. We're witnessing an actual chariot, bro. We're witnessing a chariot. Look at this. That came out of nowhere. How did that cloud form and become darker than the others? We're witnessing a whole ship right here, man. Like, because I mean, just look at it. Look at the design of it, and then look over here. It's not. It's just a consistent pattern. You got them down there, but that thing just literally opened up. It just opened up, man.
Wow.
And that's the only pattern like that. That's how you know that
It's like opening.
yeah, it is.
In the middle,
And
right?
it came out of nowhere.
Wow.
This is literally a miracle happening, bro.
That's
Like
the Lord.
that's the.
That is crazy, man.
What is the day that you get back
Man,
out here,
the
man?
water-
You know what? I was thinking about that too.
Why y'all
I'm not, right, man.
Jake need to see this.
Look at that, man. I got room for all of us, brothers.
That's huge. That's huge, ain't it? That's like a whole block. Yeah.
Hell yeah, we can fit in that motherfucker.
It look like angels now if you pay attention to it. If you look at the head, they look. Yeah, yeah, it look like angels.
The one like
The
there,
wings,
see the
yeah.
head, the hand.
Hand, yup.
The one on the right look like might be two over there.
Libation, man. Hey, y'all shallow, man.
Doesn't it describe it in Revelations about the four? No, is that 4 wings?
Yep. It goes into it's in Revelation 2. Those are angels, man. I mean, you got to really be here to look at it to see what we're talking about. But other than that,
Yeah, the camera can't do it justice.
nah, it's not gonna do it. It look like we just looking at a bunch of clouds. But if you here seeing what we seeing, you'll understand what we're talking about. Some of you.
Now it's like breaking apart. Still
Spirit.
And right after that, that's when we saw these double rainbows. Had double rainbows, man. And then all of a sudden, I have several pictures of the background, but it literally looks like the sky is on fire, bro. Beautiful day. But hey, Lord's will you edify it to the next session. Shalom.